I was at a point in my life where I was interested in working less hours and using my sales experience. I decided, working a couple days a week is better than 45 hours a week, and I can be self-employed. And we're on track for, making an average of 10 to 12,000 a month, and that's just because every show is producing about 13 to 15,000 in revenue, and so that's the goal, is to be in six figures. And if we're going to be at an event for 2 days every weekend, why do we want to do 5,000 gross, or do we want to do 15,000 gross? So my personality is, we might as well go all in and do it the best, or don't go. So, but you have to make that commitment. It's hard work for a short period of time. When you get done, you're exhausted because it's nonstop. And as soon as someone walks away from the booth after you've done your pitch, you're right on to the next person. As soon as you ring someone up, you're right on to the next person. I'm pitching sometimes 3 or 4 couples at one time. I'm handing out 2 or 3 launchers each to each person. I'm having everybody hold the projectile in their hand, the solid kinetic, and just I'm pitching. And then you'll see a couple people, 3 people hang out, and they'll listen to 3 pitches, and then they'll start asking more questions, and then they'll walk around, and then they'll come back. I've had people many times come back 3 or 4 times at the booth and finally buy. As opposed to doing Byrna as a little side gig on maybe 6 feet of somebody's booth that they're selling everything under the sun. We just focus on Byrna and make the booth look all Byrna, and every product, every accessory, every color. Byrna does a great job on offering a lot of promotional materials, and we just bought everything, so we have the 10.5-foot flags, we have all of the drapes and counter products, and then the standing banners, and we wear Byrna shirts and hats, and a lot of them think we're with the factory, and we have to tell them we're not, but they assume that automatically just because of the professional looking booth. Knowing how to work a booth and interacting, and not waiting for people to come to you. And the concept is the same, whether it's hot tubs or a $400 Byrna. You engage with people, you stand up, you don't sit down and look at your cell phone, and you ask them, everybody who walks by, if they've heard of Byrna. Whether they say yes or no, it doesn't matter. You immediately hand them the launcher with the grip out first, so they're comfortable to grab it. 80% of the people will grab it and hold it, and the first reaction is always the same, that it's super light, and they're very surprised. And then we just go right into all of the very large 3 different types of 68 caliber projectiles that we offer, and what they do and how effective they are. And then we show that all of those projectiles in the magazine, and how we like to load them to give that assailant all the experiences that Byrna can give them, so and we load that into the launcher, and we pop the magazine release, and we show how easy that is. And then we pop the one that's in the chamber into our hand, and we kind of just go through all of the process of how to use it. And then we just start going through all of the reasons why they should consider a non-lethal product. And we understand that in home defense, that may be a more serious thing, that maybe they need to have a lethal weapon in that scenario. But for a lot of times, it's just $60 of groceries they want, or they're harassing you, they're becoming a threat, you're walking downtown, you're putting gas away, you're at a convenience store. They don't always have to, doesn't always have to be loss of life.